Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson will be entitled Enter the Strait. Strait. We are in the initial stages of Jacob's trouble. All right. Case in point, I screenshot this yesterday and it states, blank mandates more likely once FDA grants full approvals, health experts says. All right. Now you see what's happening in France. All right. The president stated that people that could not provide such passports or blank passports or prove that they're blank free, all right, could not go into movie theaters and pubs and etc. And guess what? Within 3 days, 800,000 people signed up to receive, you know what, which further proves how pressure bursts pipes. Okay? Let's go to Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, and we are approaching this time frame, so that none is like it, and this is literal. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, referring to trouble for all Israelites across the world, throughout the four corners of the world. Okay, Jacob's trouble. This trouble is designed for Jacob. And who is Jacob? So-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans based on the lineage, all right, of our fathers. But he shall be saved out of it, and that he is a representation for the elect only, okay? Let's focus on trouble. According to the Hebrew, Strong's H6869, pronounced as Tazarah, which means straits. And what is a strait? A position of difficulty, distress, and vexer. Vexer goes into the origin of vex, which means what? According to New Oxford American Dictionary, makes someone feel annoyed, frustrated, or worried, okay, especially with trivial matters. But the point is that we are entering a position of difficulty, all right? And this is referring to everyone, every individual, all right, within the nation of Israel is about to put on that straitjacket, okay? That Strait. And if you know anything about a straitjacket, once you have this straitjacket on, you cannot move. You are in a position of difficulty. And this is all designed by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, okay? And that's why it's extremely important to do what? Philippians 2 and 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right? Work out. All right? In the Greek, that means achieve or accomplish. All right? So we must achieve and accomplish. All right? Our own salvation. All right? You can't do it for me. I can't do it for you. All right? We must achieve and accomplish, all right, our own salvation. meaning what? This is an individual effort. All right. Matthew 10:41. He that receive a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. See, even the one third has to get their hands dirty. And this is a form of them working out their own salvation. He that receive a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. And what's the prophet's reward? Salvation. All right, and this is another way or a form of working out your own salvation, reflecting the one third. And he that received a righteous man in the name of a righteous man, referring to prophet, shall receive a righteous man reward. Okay. This is 2nd Ezra 7:6. There is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field and is full of all good things, okay? Verse 7, and that city is a representation of what? The kingdom of heaven. The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall. And this is an example of a strait, a position of difficulty. Like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water. All right, so on the right hand you have fire, and on the left side you have a deep water. All right, and in the midst of that you have this narrow entrance, which is what? A position of difficulty. Verse 8, and only one path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could be one man go there at once. And this is symbolic for what? Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Verse 9, if this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, meaning what? Entering the strait, Strait, how shall he receive this inheritance? So the only way we will receive salvation / the kingdom of heaven, we have to enter this strait, referring to Jacob's trouble. Okay. Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the strait gate, this position of difficulty. For wide is the gate and broad is the way that lead to destruction, and many there go which go in thereat. So we must enter into this strait gate. All right. Hey, this is Luke 14 and verse 26, and this is Yahushua speaking. If any man come to me and hate not his father, meaning what? Having an indifferent opinion, okay? That's all that means. Not literally hate, but having an opinion of indifference. All right. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. Verse 27, and whosoever do not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. All right. When we examine cross according to the Greek,
Strong's G 4716, Stauros. Stauros.
and according to the lexicon, which was usually used by those who, on behalf of the Most High's cause, do not hesitate cheerfully and manfully to bear persecutions, troubles, distresses. All right. And you can add Jacob's trouble, all right, to bearing our cross. All right. So each person of the nation of Israel will put on their straitjacket designed by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right. And according to Jeremiah 30:7, all right, the elect will be saved. All right. So the Most High is going to put that straitjacket on the elect, and the Most High is going to take that straitjacket. The Most High is going to take that straitjacket off the elect, okay, at the allotted time. Lord, will you edify? Shalom.